Yeah, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, you guys? What's going on?
Disclaimer, I will be leaving for some portions of the video because I have to go check on the chicken.
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah,
In case y'all didn't know, he's a cook.
we're having chicken today.
Mm-hmm.
Baked chicken. Not fried like some of you would have assumed.
Keep it baked. Yeah, I know, because first thing we was like, first come, we like, oh, it's fried. No, it's baked. That's what we love it. We love
Oven baked. I'm not a fan of baked chicken. I'm more of a fried type of guy.
mean, who isn't? But I mean, it's always good for you. Baked chicken is always better than fried.
Yeah, I know.
Any time of the day. But yeah,
Like,
I can take some baked. You know what I'm saying? We eat fried a lot, so why not bake once in a while?
in my ranking of chicken, it goes grilled at the bottom, baked in the middle, and fried at the top.
You don't like grill?
I don't like grill.
Second.
I don't really like. Do you mean like on the grill? Wait, do you mean like I'm talking about like that white grilled?
You can grill it whatever you can grill it. Just like grilled meat, and grilled meat is the #1 best one.
I'm talking about white grilled chicken.
Grill that chicken on the barbecue grill.
That grilled is. Yeah, I bet I could probably I put that in between baked and fried.
Baked and fried. That's what I'm saying. That's why
I put in second place.
#2, yeah, for me, because I mean, that grilled chicken, I ain't gonna lie. Even them grilled turkey burgers, those things be so delicious. His dad makes some grilled turkey burgers, and then we fry up an egg and put an egg on top of that.
Oh yeah,
with the cheese.
That's delicious. Speaking
if
of,
you guys want any recipes to that, y'all just leave a comment down in the thing below.
Some of y'all know that on the channel that I'm posting this, which is Devsma, so a lot of y'all may know that I made a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Oh yeah, how that turned
out? That was good. I made it like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like in my life, maybe 4.
How big is
today was like the 3rd or 4th, and it still hits to this day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. That was my thing. Like when I was.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
We used to go out coming from the club and stuff.
I'm sorry.
And instead of, you know what I'm saying, when we want to stop by, wait no line, wait for no food, no fast food line or whatever, we'll just go to the hotel, man. Hey, no, go to the. I'm going. I meet y'all. I see y'all boys. I'm going to the house. And then get bacon and egg and cheese out. I'll be at that bed 2 o'clock in the morning. Kind of tips. Y'all won't be, because I don't get wasted. That's not a way to drink, but I'll be tipsy though. Coming up early in the morning, whip me up with some eggs, salt, pepper, use a little lemon in it, whatever.
I don't get people
on the stove, some bacon, sausage, whatever the case may call. I got.
I don't get it how people do that for the sake of just doing it, like getting W'd. Drinking until you
like just pass out. It's like wasting.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's because all that party in the music they be hearing, but don't no real drinker get drunk. Don't no real drinker drink just to get wasted. Because how you gonna enjoy it? You passing out. Who wanna pass out?
Who wants to pass out by drinking anything? By drinking anything.
And then you got the risk to get alcohol poisoning, so you gotta watch out for that.
You see, this is why the people watching this video, I recommend you don't do alcohol at all.
Oh, I had it before. Back in my early 20s.
Didn't go so well?
I'm talking about couldn't even make it to I was in college, couldn't even make it to football practice. Look at that bitch.
I know playing football in the hot sun after drinking sounds horrible. Sounds horrifying.
I said, Coach, I can't do it, Coach. Oh, you been drinking? They know you been drinking because they can smell it out your pores when you sweat.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It'll be wintertime, sometime, it don't matter. We used to drink. We used to go to, because it wasn't really nothing to do with it.
And you see,
in countries like that, it was just go out, have fun. We went to school and we.
This is why you don't pull, and also don't pull all-nighters when you have something important.
And trust me, it's coming from me. It ain't worth it. Been there, done that. Don't do it.
Thing is, like staying up after midnight before school is like the worst feeling because you know you have to wake up at like 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah. It defeat the purpose.
Yeah, so then I don't even get my recommended hours of sleep.
True. And then you sleep, and then you fast and fall asleep and stuff on the day. I hate that. When I don't get no sleep at night. That daytime I find myself just dozing off.
So now you end up waking up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You missed like half the day because you decided that you wanted to stay up late. You could have had like a feast, of a breakfast in the morning. You know, mom and dad probably cooked something, but you were too asleep to get the breakfast. So now you missed out on family feast. You missed out on, maybe your friends coming over. And for me, you miss out on making videos. So now it's like you gotta edit stuff. Now, if I'm being honest, y'all, I don't do all-nighters. So I'm sorry about the long wait for the next video. I'm just, dealing with school and stuff.
Well, you in school, right? Yeah, you're in high school right now. We didn't do all nights in high school, but we did it in like college, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
And I'm taking senior classes.
For this year already?
Yeah. English, lit.
English 4?
No, English.
English.
Yeah. Lit composition.
That's English 4.
Oh, that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I gotta do this whole portfolio thing.
You gotta do a portfolio about like,
I don't know, like a future career.
For your English class.
Yeah.
What you think you're gonna? I mean, I know you probably.
I went with film editor.
That's what.
Because it's like another step into where I'm headed. Because the thing is like I can do YouTube full time, but I don't know if I'll have, the money to afford to do YouTube full time. I don't know if I can afford to do that.
I mean,
so film editor.
The money problem, but it should probably be just if it's going to affect your schoolwork or something like that.
The thing is, like, YouTube has affected stuff like that before.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to dial back on that, and so I'm not uploading as much.
Because that's the first thing your parents is it going to affect your school,
Yeah, that's the first thing they point to. My phone, my computer. Whenever they find out that I'm not doing so well, that's the first thing they look at.
Because they know what get your attraction, like what'll make you distracted.
Yeah, exactly.
And be that phone or that YouTube, doing some YouTube content.
And it's like I don't like to do that where I just like take long breaks, because then if I take a long break from YouTube, then my brain just like turns off when it comes to video ideas.
You like that, like I was on at the time when I was doing it.
Yeah, I was. The thing is, before I got my phone taken away, and before I got sick, I had like videos coming out every day.
Yeah.
Before I got sick,
and we had missed 2 sessions.
Yeah, we had missed 2 sessions. So now it's hard to come back to that, especially when by the time I recovered from my sickness, we in school.
It was 2 weeks. That was great.
Yeah.
It was strong 2 weeks.
So I'm back, y'all.
We're back.
I don't know why.
It happens, though. It happens to the best of us, man. We all.
But it's like I can't just remove my academics. I have to focus on that first.
Hell, you gotta do your academics straight, man. You gotta make sure that's A1 sauce.
Because right now, YouTube right now is basically just a hobby. At this point, I'm still getting all this stuff ready to move forward and get paid and stuff like that. But right now, I'm not getting paid off of this. So at this point, it's a hobby.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's probably them trying to tell me to
could be-
flip the chicken.
It probably. Oh, you want to try that out? Just to,
Nah, cause like usually I'd wait in between like 45 minutes before I flip the
Remember,
chicken.
I got my
again.
phone. I can always call Aaron. I had. I said it was his. I said probably had to go.
Yeah.
Who was talking to them
What?
when you came out?
Oh no, that was Greg Gomes. He said something about boys. I don't know.
Oh, cause who's out here playing? Cindy was out here playing.
Speaking of
That's why.
speaking of
She
sincere,
was like your homeboys out, your boys out here playing. Like they your kids or something.
speaking of
Man,
sincere,
nice kid. Yeah.
oh yeah,
talk
we watched the movie Holes yesterday.
I'm sure a lot of y'all out there they know about movie hoes.
A lot of y'all-
Everybody seen Hoes.
Some of y'all know about it, some of y'all don't.
Everybody-
But the whole plot synopsis is this kid gets in trouble with the law
Yeah,
because of a curse that he has with his family.
yeah.
And so now he digs holes for a living.
Well, not a living.
Not a
but
living, but
Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all about
he was
this.
he was digging holes
For those who don't know
with a
about
whole with a whole bunch of other people. And that's about all I could tell you.
Yeah, he was
Because there's like
delinquent.
a twist. There's like tragedy, bunch of flashbacks. You know, so I'm not sponsored by Disney. So this isn't sponsored by Disney.
it. No, not Disney.
You think Disney at one point?
No, it is Disney. I'm tripping. Sorry.
Holes is by Disney.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we're not sponsored by Disney.
Oh, we're not no. Oh, okay. I was right then. Cause I asked when he said that I had to switch over. Like, hold on, make sure we say it right. Or
It's just like
Yeah, you're
the
right.
movie's vibe did not feel Disney-like, you know? Like, it's the same way how I felt about National Treasure. That didn't feel like a Disney movie. It just felt like a regular kids adventure movie.
because it really started
Not
off
a
as
kid,
a book,
but-
a Disney book, and Disney just made it into
Movie.
You gotta understand, Disney is Hollywood too, so Hollywood gonna add
Little spice.
a little spice to it. Even though Disney gave them the story, Hollywood gonna have the actors
Yeah.
to play the story out. So they're gonna add they version of it. But it's still overall, it was a hell of a good movie. That one and part 1 and part 2. I can't even tell you which one was better.
Holes has a second movie?
Yeah, that's what the books. Is one with the one. Is one. that
You're talking about National Treasure. Shoot.
Yeah.
Dang.
Which one are you talking about?
I thought you were still talking about Holes.
Holes. I would have told y'all about that if it had not the second one. But now Holes ain't got no.
Now I think like
It would've been on
next
purpose.
week. I think about next weekend. We were planning to either watch Problem Child.
We gotta find. I don't know why they won't put it on there.
I don't know.
Oh,
We're trying
it
to
was
watch.
about the whole time we was in it. The whole time when I first moved up here, Problem Child was on there because we wasn't thinking about watching no movies. When we started watching movies.
Problem Child disappeared.
Yeah, because I remember when we first started watching movie, I already been up already 3 months, and then then Hezzy was like, "Find Problem Child." I went to look for it. I'm like, damn. I say, oh, I know where it's at. I told her, Hezzy, I know where it's at. I'm gonna go looking for it. I know right where it's at. It ain't there no more. The whole time, like, it was up there for like 6 months, almost a year straight. Like I'm looking for it. We wanna watch it. I can't find it.
And then what's crazy is they got a second one too that we could.
They got a part 1 and part 2 and part 3. I ain't watched part 3.
Is there?
It
I
changed characters.
I feel like I don't know. Yeah, that's probably
It
why.
is-
That's
it is-
probably why I don't
Yeah,
know part
it ain't-
3.
It ain't the same Junior. I saw it because it came out when we was still little, but I didn't. It's not the same as part 2 and 1. Part 2 and 1 was good.
It's a fun little movie.
He was terrorizing.
It has
For all our young
parental guidance suggested.
Yeah.
So bring your parents,
You
maybe.
ain't gotta bring them if they allow you to watch by yourself. Just tell them. If you want to know about it, ask your parents about it. I'm sure they know about Problem Child. They still alive right now.
You're sure? I don't know. I feel like
days.
Problem Child was pretty, not, I wouldn't say underground, but like just semi-popular.
That was Warner Brothers, ain't it?
Yeah, Warner Brothers has a lot of movies though.
Yeah. And it ain't no underground Warner Brothers unless they associated with somebody.
Yeah, Warner Brothers did make that movie. All right. What else? Charlie. What you doing?
Why you looking at me? I ain't even say nothing. Look.
Like she
I
chewing
didn't
on.
even say
It's like she chewing on her own fur.
And I look up, she's standing at me, you guys. I ain't even call you. But she excited.
I'm excited for what though?
Hey, yeah, y'all already know Charlie Bad with us every podcast show. So I mean, literally, if you want technically, she's our loyal, like if you want to call it fan or co-host, third co-host that we ain't gotta pay.
Second. Yeah, no, actually co-host because like, we're both here.
We did let y'all meet her in the beginning, the first couple episodes.
Yeah, almost all the time Charlie's here. She's just kind of like here.
This dog, where she gonna go? Y'all know.
Yeah, she really likes to stay next to this guy a lot.
And if I ain't here, she's standing at the door. You or Kylie.
Yes. Or grandma.
Yeah. She, long as it's somebody she knows she been smelling for a while now, she good.
Yeah, because it took a while. It took a while for her to get to know us because usually when we come to usually like before they got here.
It's come to Miami.
Yeah, we used to come to Miami, right?
Yeah.
She'd be barking at the front door at the old house.
Yeah.
We open the door. There she is, sat next to Kiwi.
Hey, Charlie was ready too. Every time she smell, when y'all pull up in front of the house, she knows she hear y'all. I don't know, because we had the little rocks in the front. So I guess when y'all tire hit a rock or something in front, from front of how we had the little sidewalk right there. Then it's supposed to be gravel, but mostly rock because everybody used to park right there in front of the grandma material. I can sometimes I can hit her rocks, like approaching when you would, and Charlie, and she can hit this thing way on the floor under the bed somewhere. While straight to her, it'd be different type of bark because if it's somebody she don't know, it'd be constantly bark. But if it's somebody she know, it'd be like Whoa. It'd be one bar, like just one, and she probably wait another 5 to 8 seconds. We'll give you another one. I'd be like, oh, that's somebody we know, Mom.
It's gotta be.
How you know that? That's how we communicate. It's just I just know because I hear it all the time.
And then it's like before Charlie got up here, whenever we try and pick her up, she was ready to start biting. Ready to start biting.
Y'all know who messed her head up with that one.
Yeah. We ain't gonna call names.
She was we ain't gonna call names. But she was a fear of being thrown. Like she was just that fear. She had that fear of being picked up and just tossed.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you going through something like that? You feel something like that. You around a person you feel like they gonna toss you, and then you that small. But yeah, Charlie's a good dog, man. Loyal.
What if you were as small as a dog? Like not a dog themselves, but just like as small as one.
I'd be a humble person. Unfortunately, dogs that small like that be the most aggressive ones. You ever thought about
like
that?
Chihuahuas?
Yeah. And everybody know, even people who don't got Chihuahuas know Chihuahuas. I mean, they all bark, but they ain't no bite.
Chihuahuas always look like they just like they on something.
I know you. I don't know. I thought he was born, but you remember you heard that? Somebody behind us?
No.
Oh, heard that was the gate then. But yeah, y'all remember the Taco Bell dog? We used to call it.
I know about the Taco Bell dog.
You never seen one of the commercials?
No, I haven't seen the commercials.
No, you never seen it. Just look it up one time. You see you be like, yo, quiero Taco Bell. No, we used to always crack up when we used to see that. That's why.
I know it'd be kind of funny too.
It was too funny. And they had a dog talking. That was like first. That was like 99. That's when they first had like really actually dogs talking with their mouth. Besides Home About, they ain't really talk with their mouth. They just talk with their minds. But these dogs in the movie talk with their mouth, like a.
Yeah, the thing is like, why don't they just have like the dogs just like have like little voices in their head?
That would have been it. Would they had it like they do in the 90s? Then Home. You ever heard? I know you heard of Homebound.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, but
never seen it.
Watch it. It's like one of those.
Matter of fact, I think a newer movie did that. Like not necessarily a newer one, but like it's from like 2018. It's called A Dog's Purpose.
I mean, that is new.
It's called.
He's talking with his mind, right?
Yeah, talking with her mind.
Yeah, those the best ones. But I get it was a hit when they came out with when they came out with dogs. When the dogs were spies, they could talk with their mouth.
Cat versus dog?
Yeah. In the spy movie.
Oh yeah, that's when they CGI'd the
Yeah, it took off.
Yeah.
Cause that was my first time ever seeing dogs talking in the movie.
Did Air Bud ever talk?
Air Bud bark talk. And he had words behind him. He didn't talk. He didn't move his mouth like a human.
Oh.
Like CGI.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because the thing is,
But
when I was younger, right?
Like Strays. It's like Strays.
Oh yeah. Like Strays. Don't watch it, kids.
Yeah, I didn't recommend. I just said shout out. Don't go watch it.
It was. I remember, me, Hezzy, Kylie. We were all younger, right? Hezzy and Kylie used to love watching the spin-off movies with Air Bud. The Air Bud spin. You know the one. Air Bud had children, right?
Yeah.
Buddies.
Okay, you talking about that was after the first one because he had no kids in the first one. I seen part 1 and part 2. I know part 2. That's when he had the little boys. He had the little babies, but they got other versions to that Air Bud.
Yeah, it's called. It's like the Buddies. That's what they're called, right? I think.
Buddies.
Yeah, and so they used to watch them type of movies, and then it got to where they were just watching movies with talking dogs, like Pup Star. That's the one that they used. That's
Pup
the
Star.
one that they used to watch.
Who used to watch that?
Mainly Kylie. Sometimes Hezzy pop in.
He used to be into it too, huh? Tell the truth. He used to be into it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He ain't gonna lose his macho.
It's not even and that's the crazy thing. Like, that's one thing I don't understand. Like,
What?
not just from my brother.
Anybody,
I don't want to put him down. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people who don't watch cartoons, and so I'm like, why not? Is it? I just want to know why.
It's because what people think of them. They don't want to admit it. They, you know what I'm saying? They in denial. I don't care. How could you not be a man when you can't express yourself? You can't be. You can't think how you want to think or feel how you want to feel a certain way. You ain't been a man. If you got to hold that in all your whole life, you just been a slave to what they want us to be. They want the black man to be like that. They want to be vulnerable.
In reality, we all are. All of us are vulnerable.
Yeah.
Some people just don't like to show it.
Show it. You're human, man.
And
we
that's
all bleed white, black, yellow, blue, orange.
Wait, we all bleed white, black, and yellow.
No, I'm saying we all bleed.
Oh.
I said I don't care if you black, white.
I'm like,
yellow,
what?
Green, orange. I think I'm bleeding black and green and orange. First of all, if you bleeding white.
If you bleed
white, that ain't good.
I don't even think that's blood.
No, that's
you must
some type of drug you hit.
You must have sliced the wrong part.
Oh, I can't even think about no shit like that. I go crazy. What you do?
And then if you bleed in green, human supremacy. Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
You probably, if you bleed in green, you probably an alien.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you probably gonna live a long ass time. You probably gonna live longer than us. Unless somebody don't kill you.
My thing is, like, why do aliens have to live longer than us?
Let's talk about this. I mean, if they are, my thing is, okay, I understand I believe in space, outer space, I believe in space, the ocean. And I mean, if it's billions and billions The galaxy is billions and billions of miles.
Yeah.
What make you think we the only civilization in this galaxy?
I mean,
If it's that big.
I mean, it could be that the universe is still expanding, and like we were the
so
only
we don't
people.
know anything. The intelligent we are.
We don't really know too much. However,
We cannot be the only motherfucker. I heard they found 16 super Earth. What is 16 super Earth? It was on CNN. You go look it up. 16 super Earth because it had water and like grass on them. They found planets.
there's oxygen on there. Then
Yeah, there's oxygen on
you know, you might be
But
looking
what the
at
fuck
another
is
Earth.
Well, I mean, so what the fuck is a super Earth? Like that's what they said, super Earth.
Is it like double the size of Earth?
That
Imagine how big
could
the
it be
animals
the size?
are.
Maybe. You might be right. Maybe like that's probably what they mean as super Earth. I don't know.
Imagine
But
how
I'm like telling myself like, ain't we a super Earth? Shit, we got people living on here. Look at all this week. The humans.
yeah,
do.
aren't we the super Earth?
That's what I'm saying. They talking about shit. I didn't.
My thing is like if
I
a
wanted to
super
ask, I was so bad at asking like, what do you mean? Elaborate it.
if the
I
super
feel dumb.
if the super Earth is like bigger than the actual Earth, imagine how the animals might be on that planet.
Exactly. I think about
Them things
like
are
that.
huge. Them things are probably massive.
I think about things like that. We think our ants are baby small, but on their planet, they ants look like little dogs and cats.
Ants crawling around like they
I
have
don't-
less babies too.
And it's that many of them like that too, just on that planet. Ants like that.
Yeah, I'm good.
'Cause
Yeah,
everybody
you
don't
can
have our
keep you can keep 16 super Earth.
belief. 16 super Earth.
Plus, I'm right here. I don't think we need
I
to
just
move
want to
anywhere.
understand. Maybe
anytime
we got a
soon.
whole bunch of oceans. I don't know, man.
I don't get it. Why would you want to go into space when you haven't even discovered the ocean yet? You might as well just
They
you
didn't
might
even
as well
tip the
just
scale. They didn't even tip the scale.
yeah, they barely got 10 they don't even have 10% of it discovered.
And that's not even good. So how far we came?
But you can pinpoint 16 super Earth light years away.
I'm sure we got documentation that we went down. Just like they said, I'm sure we got. I want my fans to see this. I'm sure they got documentations over that. Like,
thing is like I feel like we could just stay here. There's already enough problems on the Earth, whether environmental, political, social, all that kind of stuff. And we worried about space.
resources.
Okay, resources.
When
yeah,
this planet
fair
comes
enough.
when this planet comes to end, all of us can't die. Which I understand that.
I mean,
but
like, we gonna die anyway.
Who says we
bro.
gonna come to end anytime soon? This might happen thousands of years from now.
But the thing is, like, you have to understand. Nobody has ever dug this part of the ground, right? There could be, if you go deep enough, there probably could be like there could be like new minerals maybe. So I'm saying like there's a lot of stuff on Earth that we just haven't seen.
And you know
so
when you
why are we going to space? Yeah.
I guess to find better. That's why they say six. Maybe that's why they call them. Or maybe they water, their air is better. That could be you. Okay, now it's starting to make sense a little bit. That could be another reason why they call it a Earth, 16 super Earth, because maybe the resources, the air is better.
Oh yeah,
the
bigger
water is
Earth
better.
means bigger resources.
Yeah, that now I'm thinking too. Now
That makes sense. Okay.
Now,
But like
'cause
realistically, how you
that's the
gonna
only way
get
I
there?
would travel that far to go look for anything. I ain't trying to look for no. I mean, you bump into other civilization, you gonna have to deal with that. However they come, it depends on however they come towards us. If they defend it, of course we gonna defend ourselves, because that's all man do. But if it's all peace and love, I'm sure we gonna find a way to. I'm sure we gonna find a way to get through it. That'd be. Yeah.
I just feel
That'd be
like
awesome. That'd be awesome.
I
That'd be
just-
awesome. If we get an alien race can move to our planet, we can all coexist again and live in harmony and peace.
I just feel like it's better if we, unify first before we start trying to look for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like if we all together in this.
Well, maybe they
then
know something we don't know. And when you said that about the ground, that made me think of the movie Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah, because of the tree. They didn't want to move. They were going to fight. They fight to the death for their tree, because it was for the humans. It was just a big bag of bank. It was just a bank for the humans.
Yeah.
But for them, it wasn't.
It was
more than
home.
that. It was home. It was the way to live it. It was their.
And that's the
It
thing.
wasn't about resource with them. It wasn't about resource for that.
Sometimes it
was
isn't
their
just.
God.
Sometimes it isn't just another man's trash is another man's treasure. It's another man's home is another man's treasure. So it's like.
I like that. We
So-
should get some shirts like that. Say that again, y'all listen to what he said, so y'all, give y'all input. But I like that. We think
I'm gonna say
should we
the
get some
shirt should be sometimes another man's home is another man's treasure.
And that can go so many ways. What they gonna think of? Like, what would we say if people were to ask us, what is the meaning behind that? What does that mean? What would you say?
I'd say it means that sometimes we're not supposed to take things. Even
Preach.
when the thing is, sometimes we're just not supposed to take things because while others may use it in one way, some might use it in another.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why don't you just leave each other alone?
And you could say it like, this is my home.
This is my way. This is
It's
my
your
way
home,
of
so
living.
you should treasure it.
It reminds me of Avengers. It reminds me of Avengers and like Loki and stuff.
Which one?
Cause like when you think about it, in Infinity War and Endgame, it was all about Thanos and them stones. People were dying left and right over these stones.
Genocide.
But then Loki comes out, right?
No.
And TVA uses it as paperweights. Uses the stones as paperweights.
So you talking about the low-key show,
Yeah.
the one with the episode. I seen it with Ola Wilson, and he did. Like, say that again. Like he on the show. You made me go back and watch this.
The organization. Wait, you haven't watched Loki?
Yeah, I did. You gonna make me go back and watch it now?
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
I seen it when it first came out. I was still staying in Miami.
I was saying like, in Loki, right? The organization he ends up getting in, right?
Okay.
He ends up in, right?
I don't know.
They use the Infinity Stones as like paperweights and stuff.
And just like crushed them up. Like it wasn't nothing to them.
It wasn't
that-
anything to them.
To that, I know. That's why I can't, man. We need to get up on our what's it called? We're gonna let y'all know. Don't worry about it.
And I only learned that from like select few videos and stuff. And then it got me thinking like, y'all lost Black Widow
Yeah.
for a bunch of paperweights.
Not just Black Widow. Who they lost to in that? Because she was a Gamora. Because Gamora died.
Gamora came back though, so that's why I didn't really count it. I mean, she's not the same person, obviously.
Yeah, because Thanos ain't meet her. But that would kind of made me upset. I mean, that would kind of blow me too. How the fuck she come back? Even if y'all still could have brought back what you call it?
Black Widow?
Yeah, they still could have brought her back. When he snapped his finger, he should have brought her back. He could've
No,
did it.
because she died for the Soul Stone.
I know.
Not
but he
just
could've
not
did
the
it
whole. Not Thanos' snap.
But I'm saying she would never die for the Soul Stone, and Thanos would never been alive. So by now him been alive, and she should have came back too, because she never died.
But that's the thing. Hulk explained that in Endgame.
Damn, I gotta watch this over, bro.
Hulk explained that in Endgame. He said, changing your past does not change your future. Now, your past becomes your present,
Your present becomes
and your present becomes your future's past.
yeah, that's deep shit. And then
I think that's what he said.
Yeah, because he killed me when they say that Back to the Future was inaccurate. I was like, oh, I mean, I knew it wasn't real. I knew time, but when he broke it down and explained it, I was like, damn, it doesn't make sense.
And when you think about it,
It was
right?
a good movie.
And when you think about it, right? How can you're made out of atoms,
I want to
right?
meet the writers who wrote that shit.
Think about time travel in the sense that you're made of atoms, right? So if you're
Yeah.
so if you
Yeah,
go back
that
in
too.
time, where did those atoms go that made up you back then? There can't just be two of them. There has to be only one set
That's
of
why
atoms
he said,
that make up you.
That's why he said that you can't. But at the same time, you could have ran into your other self at the same time too.
You can't run into your other self unless
Remember,
atoms double.
remember Tony Hawk almost ran into his other self. Remember, when he went back in time, he almost ran into his other self.
Then how does that? So, basically,
That's when they got inside the. That's when they was trying to get the thing back from. It was inside that building. And
yeah. I know what you're talking about, but no. You made me think about that. Too.
yeah, he was trying to avoid himself. Maybe that could have been error in the movie.
So they're just talking about like.
That could have
So
been
when
error
they
in the
said,
movie, y'all.
so
They
when
didn't
they
think about it all the way through.
So when they said like changing your past doesn't change your future, they're basically just talking with just strictly in the timeline sense.
That's what I'm guessing now because
Like if you change your past, a separate timeline occurs.
that shit was crazy, and it make you think like, who put this together? Like man, who sat at a desk and came up with this?
Yeah,
like,
do you know how much hard work it has? You know how much hard work it takes to get so many big famous people
On the same
together?
page, yeah.
Oh yeah, on the same page,
Page.
same schedule.
That's ridiculous. And then all these movies,
All
y'all
these
did it in all
movies
these
that y'all
movies.
had to build up
and not
to.
just y'all didn't do it in just in games. They was Avengers even played in each other movies. You had Tony Hawk, so you had all the boys in Civil America, Captain America movie, Civil War.
Yeah, that was a Captain America movie.
Yeah, that was Captain America movie. You
It
had
felt
all
like an Avengers movie.
It did. I ain't gonna lie to you. It did feel like a Avengers movie. It did. Black Panther, all the boys was in there. Well, part 2.
Iron Man was in the Spider-Man movies.
Damn sure was. He was Spider-Man mentor. At
Yeah.
that.
So it's like to get all these actors all in one place to try and have them fight against another bit of actor is just like crazy.
Crazy. And y'all to do it so many times. So
To
they
do
had-
it so many times.
So you know that the money was.
Oh, the money. Oh,
It had to start
you
running
know
out
why
because-
Disney invested. You know why Disney invested.
Yeah. Chris Pratt, Chris Hamer.
They saw
Yeah,
Doc.
three Chris's in that boat.
The thing is, Disney's pretty smart. It's like a corporation
Yeah.
because they saw the potential in Marvel. They invested.
Invested. Bam. And now that shit's on Marvel is on Disney Plus.
Makes them billions. Not millions, billions.
Man, boy, y'all smart. I give it to you. I can't even lie. That's genius. That is.
It is like,
It's genius.
and it's not even like me. And it's not
It's
even
good
like
business.
It's not even like me glazing Disney and Marvel or whatever. It's
No,
just
I'm
saying
telling
like,
you, yeah, I feel you.
it's interesting and fascinating to think about it. It's fantastic, if you will.
It's. I heard the word I just thought about the word you just said. That I love it. All right, man. It's
My thing is when are they finna cross Disney's Marvel with Fox's Marvel? Get the Avengers with the X-Men and Fantastic Four. And all that.
They are.
They got them already. Oh yeah. Multiverse of Madness.
Well, they got them all.
I forgot about it. I forgot about Multiverse of Madness, the Illuminati. Why did they call him that?
Black Adam gonna be with them too. Because I can't wait till that Black Adam and Superman movie come out.
No, Black. The thing is,
The movie
how can Marvel and Disney just? I feel like Disney and Warner Bros. Wouldn't come to that
Hold
agreement.
up. But ain't Marvel and Disney owned by the same people? I mean, Marvel and DC owned by the same people?
No, DC.
Ain't Stan Lee own all that?
No. Stan Lee only owns Marvel.
I thought he owned DC too. Because all they superheroes the same thing. All Thor is Superman.
No.
Oh yeah, is that all Iron Man is cyborg?
If you said like
Smart and smart
you-
and good.
oh.
I'm just saying like that like they characters almost identical together.
I mean, like, if you're talking about like Icarus
Well, no,
from
Iron Man is Batman because they both human, they both got beings, they both smart as fuck.
huh?
For real, think about it.
One thing
The
I
Juggernaut is the Hulk.
one thing I didn't understand about like Marvel is like Eternals. Why did my thing is like why did they make Eternals?
And they supposed to be the new heroes, though, right?
I mean, like
Eternals
we already have new heroes coming in. Shang-Chi, you know,
Ooh,
I feel like he makes
the 10 rings.
yeah, I feel like he makes more sense to be in Marvel than the Eternals because they felt like their own like thing instead of
I gotta go back and watch that again.
you know being
See,
separate.
I watched the movie when they first. I watched the movie when I was in Miami, and I watched them, but I can't. You can't remember every detail of the movie you watched.
You got She-Hulk, you know, they could bring her in for the newest
She-Hulk.
ones.
I can't
You
remember.
can do the
What's
Marvels. Captain Marvel's still alive, so you can still have her there.
They got another movie coming out too. Oh, and I seen a Wish 2 coming out.
The Wish 2?
Don't worry about that. They don't know about that. That's on my list. I watch.
Oh, okay.
But I forgot. My bad. But yeah, got a lot of good movies coming out, man.
I'm more talking about like just the heroes themselves. Like who do you like I think we are safe to say that Kang will be the next big villain of Avengers, right?
Kang.
Yeah.
Why you say Kang? You talking about Kang from DC? From Deadpool?
No, Kang, he's from Ant-Man Quantumania, remember? Black guy?
Oh yeah, Kang. Oh, okay. And I remember, yeah, he gonna be. You saw how many? It's a whole bunch of that. It's thousands of that nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a whole bunch of them that they can just like have in one place.
He's supposed to come back and destroy our Earth.
Some
And that's
more
when that bitch
some more powerful than others.
How is that gonna be, yo?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
When he comes
like,
to Earth trying to destroy our Earth, and we got the bitches on to protect us, that's gonna be fucking epic. Excuse my French guy, but that's gonna be epic. And I might have to go through the movie theaters and see that. I don't like going to movie theaters nowadays because it is different from when we used to go back in the 90s. Not in the 90s, but the early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Because I was a little boy in the 90s. I was old enough to go by myself. But 2000s, 2004, 2003, we was in the movies heavy. Sunset. 14 years old, right on these streets.
I know the movies used to be.
Yeah. All we needed back in those days, back in the early 2000s, all we needed was $15. 20 to the max. 5 to get you there. 5 to get you there and back on the metro rail. $6 for some lunch. And like $10 for the movie. And we straight.
Bruh.
I should love it.
Movie theaters are so green for what they be doing
Yeah,
too.
we don't know.
They'll say no food, they'll say no outside food or drinks, and then have you pay like $20 for a small popcorn.
Man, we used to bring our own. We used to stop by the store. We used to stop by the store right down the street from the movie theater and load up on candy and put them in our pockets. And they don't check you. You walk in there. We ain't doing nothing bad. It's illegal, but we ain't doing nothing harm nobody. We ain't finna buy no $10 Snicker bar. Come on, man.
$10 Snicker bar.
We're kids. We ain't got no jobs.
Like, bro, imagine how much a large slushie costs. That thing's like
$12.
$40. $40.
Well, but now it is. Yeah, now back in the day, but
Inflation really got to you.
that's crazy.
Do you think like, no, we're not gonna open that. We're not gonna open that up.
We open the Pandora box.
Yeah.
Leave Pandora box closed.
Yeah. Let me see. Who else is still alive in like the Marvel universe? There's Black Panther's crew. He's not alive. But his people are still alive, so they can still be there to help.
Oh yeah, his son's supposed to be the new Black Panther, from what I remember. I don't know how true it is, but I know at the end of the movie,
it was his sister.
He found his sister but she found out that he had a son. Like, remember, the white girl told him that he had a son that she was hiding, and she met him at the end. She gonna pass it off to him when he get older.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Let's see.
The other black dude, he had that. It makes sense to the story.
Doctor Strange. I don't even know what his role is gonna be in like the next Avengers.
Hey, we need him.
Cause like
He
when
is
we,
strong.
where we last left off in Multiverse of Madness, he grew a third eye, and then like some woman comes out, tells him that he caused an incursion, and then they walk in the post credit scene. They walk into like a
He
rip.
did grow a third eye.
He walked into like a rip in the space time. And then Spider-Man, no one remembers him, so we don't even know what role he's gonna play.
He gonna have to come back again as Spider-Man.
Some people say that Hulk may still remember him because he said because I mean there's people have speculated that, but I don't know.
How do you think the Hulk gonna remember him?
Well, because when he cast the spell, mostly Banner took over, right? So, and since Banner is like a bit of, and since now that Banner's a bit of Hulk in him, you know,
History, he gonna put it together, piece.
he gonna put stuff together and say like Peter Parker, Spider-Man, or something like that. I'm just
But he's not gonna remember him.
That's my speculation.
He's not gonna remember fighting with him or being with him in all those.
Maybe like little flashes of vision.
That's gonna be awesome.
Like little flashbacks that'll mess him up. Like,
And please, writers, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy, writers. Look at the phone. Y'all let us have it. I want to get deep in my head. I want to think. That's what God gave us for.
but it's like most of Marvel around this time is considered a mixed bag. You know, once you'll get a movie or TV show that's like really good, and then another that's just critically panned.
And what you think of that? Give me an example.
The good ones are like the ones that people like the most would be Loki. It would be WandaVision.
What about Thor, man? Everybody love Thor.
No, people didn't like Love and Thunder.
I did.
People liked Ragnarok. People were indifferent about the first
That's
one.
when Jane died. I love. That's when Zeus coming. He got to fight Hercules on the next one. Zeus was in there. Hercules. Oh, he got to fight. Oh, that's going.
People were
just both through Hercules.
The thing is, people were just put off by how many jokes there were. Like even in serious moments.
But it's still people gotta be stuff.
It's not that Thor can't be humorous. It's just that a lot of people were like,
that was dumb.
You know, this
that's a bad. To me, that's a bad opinion to think of it. They gotta come with a better excuse to that because it had that many jokes in there.
Did it?
No, it had that.
I don't know. Where I last left off in the movie, there was like a joke every minute, or like a joke every 2 minutes.
But it wasn't no joke. We gonna be oh shit, that was fun.
Yeah, that's not what I mean. Yeah, that's not what people really meant. They were saying like there were jokes in there, some that have like a mixed bag of good or bad, but mostly bad.
That thing was good. I mean, I ain't saying it was the best movie in the world, but it was good.
How would you rank the Thor movies? Like the 4 ones?
Like
there's Thor.
I'm saying like
The Dark World, Ragnarok, and then Love and Thunder. How would you rank them from worst to best?
Part 1, start with part 1. Or write them all together.
Yeah, all together with the 4 movies, worst to best. How would you rank them?
The best one, probably to me, was Ragnarok.
Okay.
The second one was better than the part 1 was the second one was better than me. Better because when he first introduced himself and he lost all his powers and he had to become a man. So I'm gonna say that was number 2.
Okay.
Number 3 was Dark World. And number 4 was Love and Thunder. But it still was good.
Okay. So you have a mostly positive outlook on Marvel as a whole.
I mean, I know what's good and what's not. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Ragnarok was so good to me because how they stuck together after they lost everything. And he had
That's
sent.
but that's one thing about Thor though, is that like one thing people didn't like about Endgame is how they treated Thor. He lost up until that point, he lost everything. He lost his dad, his brother,
mother,
his mom, his city, his people.
everybody.
Not his city, but his
He
like
did.
his
They had to
kingdom.
make- they
His
had to come with-
kingdom, like
yeah, basically, yeah. My
yeah,
bad.
I didn't mean to say
He had to come
city.
he had to come to Earth to live with his people.
Charlie, you don't sit here. Get down.
Trying to be next to me and stuff. That's I stand there with that. But that's that. What you think? What's your best one?
Thing is, like, I only asked you because I don't remember too much from the first or second.
So you can't even like really.
Yeah, I can't really compare with Thor. I could probably compare.
I
Nah,
really saw
never mind.
all of them more than 3-4 times. All of them. Literally.
What about Guardians of the Galaxy?
That's like, I mean,
What was the best and worst Guardians of the Galaxy? Because in my opinion, I don't really know how to rank them. Because I remember all three. What happened?
It was part 2, part 1, then part 3.
You think part 2 is the worst?
No, part 2 was the best one.
Oh, okay.
Part 1 was the second best one. And part 3 was the third best one. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best one out of all of them.
I'd go
Pretty sweet.
part 3, part 1, then part 2.
Part 3, part 1, and part 2.
Yeah, all
Part
the movies are amazing. It's just hard to rank them on a level that's like, you know, all of these movies are good, but
I feel you though, man. That was
because thing is, I watched part 3 last year. It was at my nana's house. It was a good movie, man. Amazing movie. I thought it was the best. I think it's the best one.
That's the first one you saw at first, huh?
What? No. I saw the first one.
No, I'm saying what you saw first. Part 3 first, then you saw part 1, or you saw part 1 first?
Like in my whole life, I saw the first one first.
Okay, there we go.
And then the second one, and then the third.
Okay, you did like me then.
I-
Because some people watch the third one, then they'll watch the first one, then they'll watch the second one, they'll watch the third one, second one, and the first one. Or they'll watch the first one, second one, like I did, first, second, and third.
That's something you got to
Because
do. That's something you got to do with like Star Wars or something.
You
Like
up on the movie, yeah. You up on it.
Yeah, I grew up on a lot of Marvel stuff. I wasn't big on DC, but you know, they popped up every
I
now
grew up
and
on
then.
all of it. DC and Marvel.
You know, cause like we went in
Like that
theater.
Captain America doll, when I was little too.
We went in theaters.
Superman. Shout out Superman.
Me, my dad, and my brother. We went to the theaters to see Batman vs Superman, while Mom, Kylie, and Isis went to go see Jungle Book.
That was good. Jungle Book, and both of the movies was good.
Yeah, but both of them were in the theater at the same time, so we had to pick. So we thought, you know, the boys over here, the girls over there.
Hey, it was still good.
I don't know. I felt I had like, you know, when you see so much of like the same thing that you start to get like fatigue of it.
That was a hell of a fight.
You know, like explode. You know, you see stuff like explosions. You know, darkness, a lot of flashes around. That in the movie theater, like just having the speakers blare the music while these sound effects going off, explosions, and like all these flashing lights, it just starts to put you to sleep at some point.
And the movie boring, yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep on a movie that have been boring, but I was with my chick though. It was because it was a chick flick, and I was just trying to like.
Of course, it's a chick flick.
You know, it was good. Now, don't get me wrong, the movie was good, but it's just that some part of how it'd be a little bit too much talking and not enough excitement to keep you up.
I don't know. Sometimes I like a lot of talking a little bit. Sometimes.
It's all right. Yeah, it's okay to talk. Yeah, it's nothing. But when it's too much, like when they just talking the whole time, they didn't get to the point yet. That's what kills me.
I like the thing is, I feel like talking bits only work when like it's trying to throw you off. Like you think they about to do something crazy.
Yeah.
But then like it just turns around and then all of a sudden you just having this long dialogue scene. So now you like, what? I thought we were gonna do something.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I like them types of
the best. But yeah,
like a bait and switch.
But yeah,
I think
you know,
she's scared or something. I don't know.
she ready to go out. Look at us.
Oh yeah, she probably don't want to be out here with all these flies and stuff.
We gotta turn up anyways, and
Yeah.
we got school tomorrow, so we gon'
Yeah, we got school tomorrow.
why not?
So we'll see you guys. What? Yeah, I have school
We got
tomorrow.
more.
Brother and sister got school tomorrow.
It look like I be in high school though, y'all.
You got school tomorrow. I know. One
Yeah,
of you.
I
I
do
know
too.
one of you is a kid.
I think I eat y'all
Watching.
lunch. Y'all, man, I thought eat y'all dinner tonight. Take y'all shower. Get on y'all phones and y'all watch our show tonight.
Make sure to do your
That's what I
homework
think.
first.
Yeah, do that.
Do your
Definitely.
homework first.
Oh, you should have been doing that because it's the weekend. You should have did that Sunday, don't y'all? Well, but like you said, for all the procrastinators,
Oh! I thought you were talking about tomorrow.
well, do your homework too. You can watch it tomorrow. If you can't watch it tonight, we gonna upload it. You upload it tonight, right? Same night.
Yeah, I upload the same night.
So yeah, you watch it tonight. We have upload the next 30 minutes. Or you can watch it tomorrow.
And I'll see you guys in
Check that link
the
too
next
at the
video.
bottom.
Yes, check the Bible verse in the description. If you want to share it, to somebody who may need it,
Yeah.
then you are free to do so. I don't know why I need to give you permission.
Exactly.
I don't need to give you guys permission to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the one in power.
Haha. Exactly. But y'all be easy. We love y'all, fam. All the fans. Y'all keep us posted, man. Let us know what y'all think.
Stay blessed,
We
y'all.
gonna eat. Watch
Yeah,
football.
baked chicken,
Baked chicken, baby. All
second place.
right.
No, third place.
Third place.
Next to grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
it. You
then
right.
fried.
You right.
And I will see you guys
Next
in
week,
the
man.
next video.
Y'all comment now, y'all.
Stay blessed.